Hello there guys, and welcome to another vlog. If you're new to the channel, thanks for dropping in. Honestly, it's really much appreciated and it keeps the channel going really. So thanks a lot if you're new to the channel. It's really nice to have you along. For those of you who are returning, you'll know that my last vlog was a Seascape vlog on, I went to Saltwick Bay. This time I went towards South Shields first and then headed up towards the Northumberland coast. The first place I went to in South Shields is a place called Finn's Labyrinth. I've never been there before, but unfortunately, as you can see here, the sky was so blue. And as you know, I hate blue skies. Coupled with that, you've got really harsh light. And yeah, I only took one photograph and a little bit of drone footage. It just wasn't really coming together there. So from there, I just moved along the coast a little bit, took some things like scenes of rocks and things like that. Again, it just wasn't really coming together at all. I really like textures and surfaces like in my images to I don't know, to just give them a bit more of a 3D effect, I suppose. There's the best way to describe it. But I do like to have texture in my seascapes, and it just wasn't really working. So from there we went to a place, something a little bit more unusual actually. Went to Newbiggin by the sea. I'd never been there before, so my wife and I went there, had a nice coffee in the coffee shop there, and we also took a picture, a really unusual statue called The Couple. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but if you do get the chance, I would highly recommend you go check it out. It's quite amazing really. So I took a picture of that, and yeah, I really liked the picture that I got from there. Moving from there, we went up to Horwick Bay and the bathing house there. I've shot that a few times before, and around the time we got there, the tide was starting to go out, but it was still quite nice and choppy, the sea, so I think I got a couple of nice shots there as well. And then from there, we ended up at Embleton Beach, and I got the drone up again, which was good. It was a bit risky. I was getting the high warning, the high wind warning all the time, but I thought, I think it'll just complement the video, as you'll see. And then from there, what did we do after that? Well, oh yeah, I went to Dunstanburgh Castle again. It's so frustrating because there's that many things to consider in seascape photography, and the tide is a big factor in how good your images are really. And the composition I was after didn't really work. I can show you the example of why it didn't work in the video, so you can look out for that. And then yeah, we just headed home. So without further ado, let's see what I got up to, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello guys, I'm at my first location, which is Suter Lighthouse. It's in South Shields. I photographed it tons of times before. In fact, I think I'll put up some of my favourite shots of the lighthouse now for you. In terms of the shot I'm after, there's an arched rock formation that's out there, and the thing is, the sun is just so bright that it's not very good really. It's nice for getting the textures on the rocks and things, but in terms of my type of photography, I like moody shots, and it's just not happening. So, but anyway, I'm going to go with what I've got. I set my heart on coming out and vlogging another seascape, so yeah, I'm just going to crack on and have a go. In terms of the camera, I'm shooting at f/22, ISO 50. I've got a polarizer fitted just to cut down on the glare on the waves and on the sea, and hopefully I'll get quite a nice shot. But I'm not holding my breath. It's just very windy as well, and on one of the long exposures I tried, it was about 30 seconds long, and it was too long for the wind. Was, even though I've got quite a good tripod and tripod head, I think the image was a little bit blurry because the shutter was just open a little bit too long. But I want to crack on, and I think I'll go up to the lighthouse eventually once I've finished here. And yeah, let's see if I can get any nice shots. Let's make some pictures. I'm at Newbiggin by the sea, and I've come onto the beach to try to photograph this sculpture. It's called The Couple. Well, that's what it is. It's a couple stood together on what looks like a pier, and yeah, I've tried a couple of shots, and I think of all the shots today, this might work out quite well. So I'm quite excited about it. What a place! I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's well cool. I'll put the picture up in a second. So I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm at Horwick Bay. This is just outside of Alnwick. Well, it's about 8 miles away from Alnwick. And I've just been getting some seascapes here. I apologise for not working and vlogging at the same time, but there's no point really because it'll just spoil the audio. So I'm kind of in a shaded area now, and hopefully you'll be able to hear us a little bit better. One thing I would mention about doing seascapes is you've got to be really careful of your kit. The front of my lens is covered in salt water at the minute, just off the splashes off the waves. So that's one thing definitely to look out for. And the other thing is try to limit the amount of times that you change your lens, because you don't want any sand getting in onto your CCD or indeed inside the camera. So a couple of top tips there for you. What I want to do now is I'm going to head to, I think it's Dunstanburgh Castle and maybe Bamburgh Castle. The sky is still really blue. The light is so harsh at the moment. It's a bit annoying. I'm just trying to do the best I can with the weather that we've got really, and yeah, that's about it. So guys, we're at Dunstanburgh Castle. This is a brilliant place. I've been here before. I just wanted to try to get a little bit better shot than what I have before. I've been trying to get these pebbles, large boulders, that in the background here, in the frame, and with a long exposure, sort of kind of give it like a blurry effect. I'm hoping that's going to work, and yeah, we'll see what I get. But the tide's quickly going out now. It's so difficult to know how your shot's turning out because the LCD is really burnt out with the bright sky, so yeah, a bit rubbish. But looking at the histogram, I think I'm going to be okay. So fingers crossed that I've got a nice shot from here. We've got two examples shown here of Dunstanburgh Castle. The one on the left was taken a couple of years ago, and the one on the right was taken the day I shot this vlog. And what we're going to look at is the composition and the differences, or at least what makes the first image work better for me. In the first shot, it just works a whole lot better for me. The composition of the image is stronger, and the colour of the rocks, the whole tone of the picture and the mood of the picture is a lot better to me than the second image. If we break it down, this is what I think. So indicated by the first red arrow here is a rock that's protruding into the picture. I think this helps the composition and it gives it much more depth, I think, than in the second image. You'll see what I mean when you compare the two again. Looking at this second arrow then, this is showing you the curve of the land, and it really provides a striking leading line with the contrast between the white of the sea and the black of the rocks, and I think in this particular instance it works much better than what it does in the second image. The third element in the picture that makes it work much better is the rock that's sticking up out of the water. I just think that this gives mid-ground and it just gives a lot more depth to the picture as well. And here we have the final element, the remnants of the turret of the castle stuck on the brow of the hill there, and that really adds the final element to the picture. The far distance, the only issue for me in this instance is the turret of the castle is a little bit too small. I would have liked it a little bit bigger, but other than that I think this is a fantastic composition, the way it works, and I really prefer this shot to the second one that I've shot in this vlog. Here we have again the two pictures side by side, having explained my thoughts and process of the composition. Let me know which one you think is a better picture. I would also say that the viewpoint on the left picture for me is a much stronger viewpoint than the viewpoint on the right hand picture. But you have your say, comment away, I'll be interested to hear what you have to say. So there you have it. I do hope that you enjoyed the vlog, and what I'm going to do in a second, I'm going to put up a few of my favourite pictures. Do feel free as always, any comments you have or anything you want to say, it's fine. I have been having a little bit of trouble with the GoPro. I've got a new GoPro 11, but the Rode wireless system, as my daughter pointed out, was only coming out of one channel or one side, so the left wasn't as strong as the right. I'm still trying to figure what that is, so if you do know what the problem is, then please do let us know. I'm using a media mod on the GoPro 11 with the wireless Go 2, and yeah, for some reason one channel is louder than the other. I don't know, maybe I'll figure it out by the next vlog. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in as always. Do take care of yourselves. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
You told me you loved me, was your one and only, Now I'm sitting here lonely. What made you change your mind? Did everything I could do. Lost myself loving you. Just wanted the truth. But our love became a lie. Now my friends are leaving without me. I'm still thinking about you. Left me in the corner and I'm trying to move. Drunk over you. I got this feeling and it's deep in my soul. I don't want you to know that I'm alone. I got this feeling and it's keeping a hold. I don't want you to know that I'm alone. I can't let you go. Don't want it to show. You're keeping a hold of me, me. I'm sitting here alone. My faith became broken.